All right, I just want to also start by thanking a few people. First of all, Ken, thank you very much for having me around for so long. I appreciate that. I learn so much every day. I don't know how to thank you enough. I can't tell you what you've done for my coaching career, so thank you for that. So I appreciate that. Our coaching staff, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I do want to mention right now that I am in first place in the coaches pool for the NCAA tournament right now. Because last year I was out, I do believe, at this time. So, and I really don't have a shot to win, but that's okay. But right now, I'm on top. I do want to thank Blake Ebel, because not only did he help me not pick up a technical this year, but he helped in so many other ways. I'm not sure what I would have done without him around this year. Just to bounce ideas off, just to, oh my gosh, the energy that he brings, it was just amazing. And so he was a huge part of our success this year. Our season in a whole, we kind of started out a little bit slow. I really, for the first time in a long time, can't tell you how many games we won and we lost. I know that we started out slow. We had some, what I would consider, some first grade problems. I know Patty's not here right now, but we had a hard time differentiating between 7 a.m. and 7:05. That was a tough one. Or 8 o'clock and 8:05. So after a few times of a few minutes of run and jump, we seemed to get a little bit better at telling time. We also had some, in one of the best moments that I will remember forever, some subtraction issues. I do believe it was an early game, and I can't tell you which one. It might have been our first one. We're in a huddle, and we're not playing very well. We're down a lot. And in Jorge's typical style of all the energy and positive vibe that he gave our team, sorry I had to bring it up. I love you, man. And so we're in the timeout, and I'm done talking, and he's like, hey, we got this, you guys, we got this, we're only down 9. There's maybe like a minute and a half left. And I go, it's actually 19, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. I was trying to cheat. I know, man. Oh, that's right. So once we got through some of those simple first grade things, our season kind of turned around, and I looked at the way we played our last maybe handful of 6 games or so, was at the level that I thought would allow any one of them, if they wanted to play JV basketball next year, and that was really kind of my goal. More importantly than that, maybe that this is probably, in the 20-some years that I've been coaching now, probably the closest team that I've ever been a part of. I look at the relationships that we have with each other, and I cannot tell you guys how much I miss you. And I hope that I made this a memorable experience for all of you, because I think that's something that should keep all of us together forever. And so I know, Jorge, you're not going to be around us, but man, I hope you take back so many memories of this that it should last a lifetime, right? And maybe that's really more what it was about for me. And so maybe the success that we had late in the year was great, but it was more about the relationships and how close I became with those kids that really kind of made this year great for me. The last thing I was going to go with was tonight's Wednesday, right? Everybody knows what that is? No, it's Free Pie Wednesday, man. Free Pie Wednesday.
It's great. Such a cool program, and I feel blessed to be a part of it. I got to thank Tracy for letting me do this. I've had more fun this year than I've had in years. And the minute Nolan went away to school, I reached out to Craig and Ken and asked permission to come hang out in the gym and be with these guys. So thank you, Ken, for this opportunity. Craig, amazing coach that I've gotten to learn so much from just from being around him. The entire coaching staff, just sitting on the varsity bench and hearing what happens is really amazing. It's incredible, and I've learned so much. But thank you to the parents. You have amazing kids, great kids. And the time that I got to spend with them truly is a blessing and an incredible time in my life to get to show up with these knuckleheads every day for a couple of hours and play basketball and learn about the game and learn about life and tough lessons, good and bad. So thank you for that. It's really great.
So, at the beginning of the season, Coach Leikam was kind of tough. He was rough on us. But, you know, all that yelling and everything, we learned as the season developed that was his way of showing his love towards us and his passion towards basketball. So, it's been an amazing season. And I'll always remember this. And thank you.
While those guys are finishing up, we'll move on. On the JV team this year, we had a new coach. Jeff Gallegos handled our JV team.